I'm about tired
Disconnected.
of Advanced Auto Parts greed, and you know how much they're paying their employees? $12 an hour. I was just talking to one of the managers, like, oh, we went up to 13. Wow. Really, motherfuckers? So, let me tell you about these people. They freaking Advanced Auto Parts and the companies they buy from, they used to manufacture the parts here, United States, up until about the 90s. Then they took their factories to China. China didn't start producing shit for, U.S. companies. U.S. companies went to China to produce. But we have, I think it's about 7,000 factories owned by the United States corporations manufacturing in China. I think Japan used to have like 13,000. Japan owned corporations manufacturing in China. So let's say back in the day, you can pick up in the 90s, pick up a starter for $40. Was made up the road, or in Texas, or in New Jersey, or any of the manufacturing hubs in the United States. And the guy making that starter made like $9 an hour in the 90s, which you can live on. You can live on that. So, you can live on that back in the day. So, now, they took all the factories. Now, mind you, they were making $9-10 an hour in the 90s. Up north, manufacturing that same starter. And they sold it for $40. Now, $40-50 at the most. Now, the same starter, they manufacture it in China. It's $1.25, $1.50 an hour. So it's a factor of about 10 times less than what they used to fucking pay in the 90s. Not now. About 10 times less. But they sell the same starter for $250. Now that's like a 500% increase in price for the same item, but it costs them 10 times less. You do the math. And then on top of that, they pay their employees $12 an hour. They went up to 13. Whoo! You can get $18 an hour sitting on your ass at home working the phone for customer service. It's not easy because you got to deal with people's shit, but it's still $18 an hour. You can do it from home. Okay? And there's people, Advanced Auto Parts, they don't give their employees shit, nothing. I just spoke to one of my friends. They don't give their employees any benefit, no nothing. They give them a few hours, When they can give them full time, they can give them benefits. They give them nothing. You get $12 an hour, 13. Woo! Now they just went up to 13. Rent is $2,000 a month, bud. Rent. We tried to put an amendment to do some rent control in Florida, in Orlando. The Republicans came in with the realtor buddies. I'm a realtor, but I'm against that shit. Scaring people, if we put rent control, we're going to turn into fucking California. We're already worse than California. There is no money. What? Yeah? Bro, shut up. Man, we don't care. That's fine. Why are you watching if you don't care? If you don't care, watch something else, asshole. Yeah, what the fuck you want me to do? So, all of a sudden, all these people, so this guy walks in the store and says, whoa, there's some young white guy with tattoos and shit. He's like, oh, people don't want to work. Yeah, I don't want to work for that type of money. That's 1996 money. I don't want to work for that shit. No one wants to work for that. Who the fuck can work for that? And I told the guys like, oh, but the minimum salary, the minimum wage, federal minimum wage is $7.25 an hour. That's the minimum wage. Where are you supposed to live with $13 an hour, 12 bucks an hour? Where are you supposed to live? In the woods and take showers? We'll have to wait till it fucking rains to take a shower because you wouldn't be able to afford water. You have to go hunt your own food in the woods. You know, hunt deer or something. The fuck? You couldn't afford no fucking arrows or bows. Those are expensive. You gotta chase the fucking deer. You know, so if you see in your neighborhood some person coming out of the woods with a uniform ready for work, yeah, they're Advance Auto Parts workers. Yeah, really, you know, if you see someone coming out of the woods, unshaved, stinking, all messed up, with an Advance Auto Parts shirt, you know what's going on. They can't afford to eat, or house themselves, or shave, or buy toilet paper, or drink water, because they work for Advance Auto Parts. If you see them panhandling at your neighborhood fucking convenience store, before or after their shift at Advance Auto Parts, you know why. It's not that people don't want to work. It's the consummate greed of these corporations. Horrendous greed. And they wonder why people are up in arms against corporate America and they don't work for that shit, because it's slavery. You can't afford rent on that type of fucking shit-ass money. You can't. It's impossible. Oh, get another job. How many fucking jobs do you need to be able to survive? It shouldn't be like that. And then these corporations, after they take their business somewhere else, they take the job somewhere else, they increase, after they decrease their operating costs and their manufacturing costs by 1,000%, 10 times less it costs them, and they increase the prices by 500%. Then on top of that, they wanna keep paying starvation wages to the people who make them the money, their employees. I have yet to see a fucking CEO take a pay cut. None of these motherfuckers take a pay cut. And on top of that, the right-wing buddies in government, the ones that say that this is the job creators, they don't create jobs. They kill jobs. They kill economies. They impoverish the entire nation. They keep people in slavery, in modern-day slavery. And then on top of that, they got to fucking, you know, they ask their right-wing buddies in the legislative branch in the United States to give them tax breaks, and they get it. They get it. So not only do they not pay the employees, by the way, they're not giving anybody jobs. Okay? They're not giving anybody shit. They're exploiting the entire fucking country, the entire fucking planet. Because I don't know about you, but I understand how workers become workers. Workers become workers because us, society, pays for this people, for everyone to go to school. Public school, taxpayers funded. Your mom, your dad, whoever's raising you, bust their ass for 20 some odd years, getting you ready for work, teaching you how to wipe your ass, how to speak. They socialize you. They feed you, they keep you from starving, they keep you from getting killed. We pay for the police to keep you safe or beat you up if you're, you know, you're this color and have this complexion and this accent. But we're still working on that. Then we have a military who protects us from being attacked. Most of the time we send them to attack other people who haven't done shit to us, but that's another fucking thing we're working on. You know? But we got the fucking fire department, we have to pay for the college and public school teachers education from K to 12, then to their bachelor's, then to their specialty. We pay for all of that. Society pays for all of that. And at the end of the day, here we are giving these corporations who don't pay shit in taxes, we're giving them our children to exploit and pay them 12 or 13 stinking ass dollars an hour. That's what we're doing. You know? And we call ourselves good people, and then we call these corporations job creators. Job creator is your mom, your dad, whoever busted their ass washing your underwear and feeding you and busting their ass so you could have a career. Your dad who taught you how to turn wrenches, who busted his ass. Plumbing, electricity, who taught you philosophy, who taught you law, medicine, everything that they taught you. All their knowledge. Those are the job creators. Because I don't know what you're talking about, but I have yet to see a feral child working in one of this so-called unskilled labor. There is no such thing as unskilled labor. Because you have to know how to operate a machine. You have to know how to speak language. You have to know how to understand. You have to know how to write. You have to know how to carry stuff. You have to know there isn't such a thing as an unskilled labor. What I'm doing right now requires skill. This is not my native tongue. Yo hablo español. Okay? So there is a conscious effort right now for my brain to translate, interpret everything that's coming out of my brain into my nerves in my mouth. Come out in your language. And that takes a lot of effort and practice and studying and education. It's expensive. So there isn't such a thing as unskilled labor. So all these corporations out there who think that they're doing people a favor, and you, I hear this from a lot of fucking people out there, they're workers. Stop this bullshit about making fucking excuses for this exploitative assholes. Stop. They got Uber exploiting people making $100 and some odd thousand in revenue in 1 year, driving, busting their car and destroying their car, giving up their time of their lifetime to drive people around and give most of their money to Uber. And at the end of the day, the only thing they clear is like $16,000. Ain't that a motherfucker? That's crazy, man. That's crazy. And then they say, oh, you're independent contractors. We don't have to pay you anything. Oh, we're just in the business of this app. No, motherfucker, you're a transportation company that's using the people's cars, the people's time, the people's money to fix those cars and keep them on the road so you can line your pockets up with gazillions of dollars. And then you're leaving them out in the cold. Say, well, I don't have anything to do with what they're going through. I don't know. Yeah, man. You know, it's fucked up. And then people keep voting for these assholes. People keep voting for these assholes who keep defending these monsters. They say, well, if we increase the salary, you know, the parts are going to go up, whatever it is that you're buying. Bullshit. 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 Just cut down on your fucking greed a little bit. Huh? So, you know, don't give me that fucking argument that people don't want to work. People don't want to be slaves. That's another story. We're done with that shit. So, check yourself out.